Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Blackburn. I'm your instructor for SWAE3111 Waste Management for Soil Applications. Today I'm going to explain you about the practicals and how to report and how will be the evaluation with quizzes also, and a little bit about the literature review. Okay, so as I was talking to you right now, today will be about the practicals, the practicals, and I will tell you what will be the content of the practicals for the whole course, and how we will distribute the content, how will be the evaluation, and also the literature review. So the first group of practicals we will have will be field visits. So starting tomorrow, I will go for Kala compost plant for composting, and I will film and I will make interviews and I will bring to you guys an explanation about what is the industrial process they're using there in Kala compost. And with that, I will bring that to you, and you will have a quiz with respect to this, or an assignment. Yeah, either would be a quiz or an assignment for each activity. So one example of assignment would be, for example, explain in 500 words the procedure and the step by step it's used on this facility. And in a quiz, you will have multiple choice questions. Yeah, what type of compost is this? What type of input material? How many input materials they have? What is the market? What are the main challenges? You know, so this type of things I could be asking on a quiz for you guys. So we're gonna have two field visits. One will be to Kala Compost, and I will bring that to you next week. The next one will be next month to the One Royal Court composting plant. This one for the One Royal Court also will have a PowerPoint presentation by one of the administrators there that is doing PhD with us in crop sciences. The next set of practicals that we will have, of course, this would be great if it was for real that we have these practicals, because you'll be doing this yourselves and reporting on it. But now, because we cannot do it, we have to content with just showing you guys online and having you respond some questions about it. So the home composting, it's very crucial that we implement this the more the possible throughout society, because one of the main disadvantages of the recycling of organic waste is transporting this heavyweight material. So if you can compost in situ in your house and avoid this transporting cost, you reduce by almost by half all the amount of waste that you generate at your home. So what we will do is we're going to have some four types of home composting: cold compost, hot compost, in situ composting, and warm composting. All this will be explained when it comes for each one of these practicals. After this, we're going to talk about biochar. So we're going to have one event that Ahmed Al-Rabayai, my PhD student, is going to show you how to prepare a compost in the field and what things you should consider in this process. So Ahmed will also give you a lecture about biochar for the lecture part of the course for the exams. You know? Last group of activities that we will make is how do we analyze and we verify that this compost, that this organic waste is of good quality. How is the fertility, the maturity, and some of the things we will evaluate will be electrical conductivity and pH, organic carbon to nitrogen ratio, microbial biomass, and NPK content of these composts. So whenever you have a quiz, it's just going to be multiple choice questions, but You might also have assignments like write 500 words about this, but if you have a report and I ask you to do a report, you should follow this step by step here. And then for the report, I want you to have an introduction with problem statement, context, key concepts, hypotheses, research questions, and objectives. Material methods should be always describing the activities that you performed on the past tense, the passive tense. For example, the mixing of the compost was performed every 5 days. Yeah, never you say I performed the mixing of the compost every 5 days, or the structure performed, or anything like that. It must be the passive tense. Yeah, in the past, but also in passive. Results and discussion is where you explain your data, the graphics, tables, and descriptions, and conclusions should bring the take-home messages. Yeah, the take-home messages are, if you accept, you reject your hypothesis, if you achieved your objectives of this experiment or not. And if in the lab handout they give you any questions, at the end of the report, the questions should be answered. Yeah? But most of the activities this semester will not be report. It will either be a quiz and also the literature review. For the literature review, you follow the same thing, except for these 2 points here, the material methods and results are omitted. You don't need that on literature review. Instead, you will use subtopics. For example, if you're talking about biochar, you can have a subtopic about the temperature of pyrolysis, or another subtopic about the type of feedstock material that you can use, and the last subtopic could be like types of applications that you can have from this biochar. The assessment, the majority of the assessment will be, the quizzes will be in test modes, and the assignments will be on Moodle. Yeah, all the quizzes and assignments will be individual, not in group as we wanted at the start. But the review article will be a group project in groups of 5, maximum 5. And yeah, so this is all I have to bring for you today. And next Sunday we will have a synchronous session, and in that synchronous sessions, I will answer doubts about these practicals and any questions you might have about the course in general. Thank you very much.